Hi, this is Matt McLean, and welcome to Music 5, Music Fundamentals at Solano Community College. In this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to purchase the required textbook that you'll need for the class, and I'll give you a brief overview of the Canvas shell for the class. So first off, I'm going to log into the textbook. I like to use Firefox. I've had less problems with this browser. And you go to connectforeducation.com and wait for a redirect when you go to this main page. Hold on, I didn't touch anything there. It sent me automatically to mywebtext.com. So they've been doing some work on their main page. This is still the right page to be on here. It says Connect for Education. And you go to Student, and then it's a three-step process. So first you purchase the textbook. You'll have to use a credit card. You register it. Once you register it, that's the critical step where you can't get a refund. And then you log in after that. So 3 steps: purchase first, second, register, third, you log in. So to go to purchase, you'll see they have a number of products. Make sure that you select On Music Fundamentals. You can see the price here. It's definitely cheaper to go directly through the website here. The other option is to purchase it from the bookstore on campus, and they have some access codes behind the counter, but they cost a lot more money. So you can definitely save a buck by cutting out the middleman and going directly to Connect for Education. So there are some third-party folks out there on the internet that are hawking used versions of this. Don't go down that road. There are only 2 legitimate ways to get it: 1 through the textbook, or 2 through the campus bookstore. So you add it to the cart, give them your credit card number, and then they'll email you a password. So let's check out the second step. We'll go back to Student on the main page and go to Register. And then here, you'll have to make sure that you select the right product on Music Fundamentals. And then here you select the right school. You can see that there are a lot of national universities and colleges that use this textbook. It is definitely the industry standard for Music Fundamentals online. And let's see, where are we? Way down here, Solano Community College. And then you select me, Matt McLean, as the instructor. And then you'll make sure you pick the right course, the right section number, enter your access code. And then I like to use the same login name and password that I use for Canvas. That way it keeps things pretty streamlined. You're going to be going back and forth between the textbook here and Canvas a lot. So just keep it simple. And then once you pass that point of no return, once you register it, you won't be able to get a refund. So make sure you look over the syllabus for the class that I've sent out. It's in Canvas as well, and that you have allocated the right amount of time a week to it. It's definitely a 3-unit class, and there's some work to be done. You got to stay on top of deadlines. But once you register, you go to login, and we will jump in here on Music Fundamentals. Okay, here we're on the main page, and you'll see on the right-hand side there's a welcome letter, very similar to the one that's posted in Canvas. There's a link to the syllabus. And then on the left-hand side, this is all of the content for the class. So each class is basically a week. So you can go to the Expand All function here, and then see everything that you have to do each week in terms of the reading and the quizzes. So make sure you have headphones plugged in because it's very interactive. There are a lot of rabbit holes here. Anytime that you click on a link that is in blue, it'll send you down a little rabbit hole. You can play pianos. And there's some video embeds. Make sure you check everything out and explore all of the cool interactive functions. And on the right-hand side, you'll see there's some keywords. It's like a glossary. The Show Me are some more interactive aspects. And then you'll find worksheets in each lesson. And in the first one here, you see keyboard worksheet. It's just a link to a PDF. And you don't have to print these and send them to me. This is just on the honor system. I've actually posted the answer key in Canvas, but it's critical for you to get in there and take those so that you know that you're on top of the material, because you're going to be seeing those questions again, or similar questions, on the quizzes and the midterm and the final. So anytime you get lost, you can always go back to the home page and then go back to the expand all function. There are a few other things in here. There are quizzes that you will need to take that are embedded in here. And this is the instructor view. It looks a little bit different, but you'll see a link to take the test. So every week there are several quizzes. There are practice quizzes. You'll see in the second week you have to take a couple practice tests. They look a little bit different than the other quizzes. They're still required, but in terms of grading, they're all or nothing. So if you get in there and attempt it, you'll get full credit as long as you follow all of the steps at the end of the practice test. So you'll see several steps that you have to fulfill in order to verify your participation. But the other quizzes are the ones that will in fact be graded. And the midterm and the final are in here. But you can see week by week everything that you need to be reading. If you've delved into the reading here and you're trucking along, you can always go to the next page function. So you don't have to go. I'll keep going back to the home page and going back into it. So there are these previous page, next page buttons down here at the bottom. Okay, and then let's see the gradebook in here. Don't worry about the gradebook. The master gradebook is actually the one that's posted in Canvas. So let's get in there right now. So we'll go over to Canvas, and this is Instructure, solano.instructure.com. And if you have multiple courses, you'll find a drop down up here. We're in Music Fundamentals. So I'm going to go down to the bottom. And this will take you to the main page in Canvas. So you'll see the similar welcome letter that you saw over in the C4E textbook. And there's a link to this video that we're watching now, as well as the syllabus. So a brief overview of things. On the left-hand side, you'll see the homepage that I'm on right now, announcements that get pushed out by me, and assignments. There are several discussion forums that need to be addressed. So in the discussion forums, you need to get in and post and then respond to other students. The master gradebook is in here. The gradebook will be updated within a couple days of the assignment due date. By 11 p.m. you'll have to turn things in. So I need to transfer grades over from Connect for Education into Canvas. Takes a little while, but every week they'll be updated. The people function here is a way that you can message me. So there are actually two ways. You can go through the people box, or you can go to the inbox up at the top. And that's a way that you can send me a personal message. And then there's a link to the syllabus here. So on the main page, you'll see that the class schedule is down here. And I'm going to leave this up for the rest of the class. So you can always see what you need to do each week. It's like a little... it's an outline. You might even want to print it up so you can check it off one by one. Do the reading, watch some videos. There are lectures each week. So each week has lectures that you'll have to download. They're basically just Word documents, and that links out to some supporting material. There is some help for quizzes, etc. So make sure you check those out as well. And then their discussion forums are in here. All the links within each class. So remember, a class is basically just a week's worth of lessons. One of the big things from the syllabus is that I don't accept late work. You really need to get in advance and address the reading and hit me up with any questions. Things always come up. I check my messaging here in Canvas twice a day. In the morning once, and once in the evening too. So I'll definitely be able to get back to you within 24 hours if something comes up. And then if there's something that you need to deal with Connect for Education, their customer support works Monday through Friday on East Coast time. So just something to keep in mind. And that's basically the overview for the class. So get in there as soon as possible. You need to purchase the textbook within the first 3 days of the class. And if you're not in there, you could be dropped as a no-show. We have a pretty big wait list to get in here right now. So make sure you get in and purchase it and register it and get active in the class. Have fun with it. It's really interactive. And if you've played an instrument before, it seems like some of the stuff in the beginning is maybe a little slow. It picks up quite quickly, and by the end we'll be resolving seventh chords, and you'll even have a chance to compose a piece. But there we go. Looking forward to having you in the class, and feel free to message me as soon as possible with any questions. Cheers.